Good day everyone. Today I will be discussing to you the number 2 of the last activity, but before that I will be giving you a brief discussion on truth table. So what is a truth table? So given a proposition, its truth table shows all its possible truth values. Remember, when we talk about truth values, we only have true or false. So the truth table is useful because we can use it to display all possible truth values combinations of two or more propositions. So basically, a truth table is just a table that contains the truth values. Okay. For example, since a proposition has two possible values, which are true and false, so we have this if we only have one. Suppose we have two, P and Q. So how do we create a truth table? So if you can still remember your tree diagram in your statistics, so we have two propositions, P and Q. Take note of combination, so or possible pairings. So for the proposition P, so P is the first proposition, so we have that first true values for P are true or false. Now for Q, we also have true or false for Q, but since this is pairing, so dapat we have this. Now combination man, so true, false, true, false. Okay, so that is why we have this. True, true. Then we have true, false, false, true, false, false. Okay, but if you have your own style, then you can use it. Now, what if we have three propositions, P, Q, and R? So again, P, Q, R. So we have, for P, we have true, false. For Q, since there are two truth values, we also have TF, TF. Then for R, again, we also have two possible truth values. Truth values. So this is a tree diagram. Okay, so doing the same sa previous. So we have this true, 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 false, true, false, true, true, false, false. Then we also have false, true, true, false, true, false, 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 true, false, false, false. Okay. So now how do we know nga 8 lang jud ni and the other one is 4? Now, in general, we have a truth value is involving n propositions has 2n rows. So ang rows is kani, okay, pa horizontal. So in the first example, kung one proposition 2 to the 1, so we have 2. Second, two propositions P and Q, so we have 4 rows. And third, we have three propositions, so we have 8 rows. Okay. Now let's go to your assignment or activity. So I've given this to you. So this is the solution from the book that I used. Okay. So we only need, look at this, we only need the negation, the if-then statement, and the conjunction. Okay. I did not write or post the negation because I think it is easy for you to negate the truth values. Okay. So we have two, we only have two uh, truth propositions. So that is why 2 to the 2 is 4. So that is why we have 4 uh, rows. So let's write that truth values for P. We have 2 true, false, false. Then Q, we have true, false, true, false. Now we will be needing the negation of P and Q. So that is why we have this negation. So negation of P, concentrate on P. Okay? So the negation of P, so true, so false. True, false, this is false, so true. This is false, so true. The same thing for Q, concentrate. So false, true, false, true. Negation lang. Okay? Now, look at this. By looking at this, we simply know that this part, kani siya, is a naka-group, is in group. Okay? So, meaning, we must first get this operation here, or get the truth values of this argument before using this what do you call this one, logical operator. So meaning this if then operator here will be our last operator. So this one morning last. Okay, so in this case pag yun nani naka parenthesis, so meaning we'll start here. Okay, since we have the negation naman. Okay, so that is why we have this. So after this, we have another operation, the conjunction. So that's why we have this. And then the last operation will be the implication or the conditional statement. Okay, now how did we get these truth values? Of course, go back to these truth values. Take note, P, go back to P. Walay sulat ha. So P is true, true, false, false, right? And ang not Q will be false, true, false, true. Now, the operation here is conditional. So look at the conditional statement. Okay? False lang ang statement if your Q is false. Okay? So this one, this is false man, no? So true, false. So that is why true, false is false. So mo na siya na false dire. True, true, true. False, false, true. False, true, true. Okay, so this is correct. False, true, 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 true. Okay. Next, we go now to the conjunction. Now, this statement is coming first. So, I will write this again. F, T, T, T. Kaning previous nga table. And ang not P will be F. Ano siya, not P? F, F, true, true. So, this is conjunction. So, use this. So, it is, the statement is true, or the argument is true if both are true. So, false, false, false. True, false, again, false. True, true, both are true. So, true, 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 both are true, true. So, that is why we have this. Last is the conditional. So, I will copy this again. So, false, false, true, true siya. And your Q is kani. So, true, false, true, false. So, conditional. So, go back sa baba. So, false, true, true. False, false. Again, true. True, true, true. Then, true, false. True, false is false. Okay, so that is why we have our final truth values on the last at the last column. So now, take note that these are the possible combinations of all your truth values. So in order for us to tell that the argument is true, okay, true or false is to know if this is or to show that this is a tautology, meaning true lahat. No, whatever the case is, kani, we have 4 cases man, dapat true tanan. But at the lowest part, lowest column, nag-false siya. So meaning the argument is false. Diba? Dapat, in order for us to tell that this argument is true, dapat tanan mag-hold. All of these must hold. So true dapat tanan. But since na ay false, then it is false. No? Take note, we do not know the truth values of this baya. That is why we take the all the possible combinations. Okay? So, thank you for listening.